get my gear back. Damn.
Hi everyone.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, today we are talking about a game.
Mm-hmm.
The game is...
Yeah, Enslaved Odyssey to the West. And yeah, before we get into the video, this was recorded actually on my PC. It's a Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 360. I'll put up the specs here so you can see. It's running at max specs, max resolution, and it looks great. We did play this on PS3 as well, and there will be spoilers in this video. If you like the video you see today, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. But with that, let's get into the game.
Why we start playing this game? Because we will talk about a very famous Chinese story of the West genre, and then Peter said, "Oh, I have one. It's about it." I just like, really?
Yeah.
Then it's totally different than I thought.
Yeah, and I think that's a kind of a good jumping off point. This game was made by Ninja Theory, and Andy Serkis, who played like Gollum in The Lord of the Rings, had a big hand in the game. You actually see him a lot throughout the game. And I guess the studio really liked the story, Journey to the West, this kind of classic Chinese story.
Yes, very famous and classic story. Because I know the original version.
Yeah.
So my mind, I think my mind is not creative enough, because I don't know people can make the game like that. But it's based on the story a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But, and I heard they were going to make a sequel to this, but it didn't really sell enough, which I think is a shame because it's a very good game. I enjoyed it a lot, but yeah, I think to your point, the story is like a futuristic version of Journey to the West, and
yeah, and they missed other two members. Yeah, but still, I can tell the structure of the story they based on, and the monkey, and very creative. The how to say the character. Yeah. Like the tail is the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the hairstyle. They try to make him look pretty monkey. Yeah. And as a human, so pretty creative.
Yeah, it was funny. Her mom actually saw us playing the PS3 version. When we were playing the PS3 version, and she was like, "Oh no, this isn't right," because I guess you grew up with the story. Yeah, and it's pretty classic.
Yeah, we don't change it. Well, now, more modern time. Yeah, we have different story based on that too. We change it by our imagination. But the original one is like it's in our blood, you know. Yeah. Like if someone doesn't change it acceptable, then yeah, it's very challenge.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, I think with that, it's definitely, I would say, an underrated game. I wish that they had made a sequel, Ninja Theory. I know they moved on to bigger and better things, but I actually had to show Yajing the version running on PC, and my PC, it has an OLED, my laptop, and this game already is very colorful on PS3, but it really looks amazing on an OLED, especially on PC. And I think this is a good time to just mention the gameplay and the performance. The PS3 version of this game runs very slow. The frame rate's really rough. I would say it's still very playable. Yajing and I played through the whole thing on PlayStation 3. But when you play it on PC, and I haven't played it on any other platforms, but it's running at 60 frames a second, very smooth. And yeah, you get the impression that it wasn't really designed for PlayStation 3. Still looked good on PS3, but it ran very poorly. The frame rate dipped constantly as we played through it.
Yeah, the loading time is longer than you expected. But I want to talk about the game.
Sure.
They try to make the character very monkey, and the way how he moves also very, like monkey.
Yeah.
Grab the bars, like slicing, and his weapon. I really like this part. They are very creative because they use his weapon in the other way, like the crowd.
Yeah.
Actually, it should be fly in the sky, but instead of the sky, they just like you can like running
hover over water.
Hover over water. Yeah.
I think it's not just water, but you're like hovering with the cloud.
Yeah, and it can speed up. Like I like this part.
Yeah.
Pretty creative.
I totally agree. It's definitely an ambitious game for the time that it came out. The acting is phenomenal. You can tell they really had good actors for the sound. The voice acting was top notch. The music was really good in the game as well. I enjoyed it. And you can tell they really went big on trying to make this a game. Very colorful, a lot of greens, a lot of reds in the game. And I think another quick thing to mention here, since Yajing was touching on the gameplay, is it's an escort mission, basically the whole game. You're enslaved at the beginning of the game by this other human named Trip, and Trip basically forces you to be with her by putting this helmet on you, and if you don't do what she says, you die. So you have to keep her safe the entire game, and and help her. Towards the end of the game, she takes it off, and Monkey, very interestingly, is like, no, put it back on. He wants to help her by the end of the game, but it does have to do with enslavement, hence the name Enslaved Odyssey to the West.
This is based on the original story too. But it shouldn't be a female.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
right.
sorry. Yeah, that's a creative part. And it surprised me. I said, oh, she's a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pretty much she's like mental teacher to him, like where we should go, and change his personality.
Yeah.
He's very like easy to get mad or something. Try to tell him to calm down or something.
Sure.
Yeah, this like guide, and also on her clothes, her outfit, it also shows that the letter, the Chinese letter.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Remember, it's called like a master.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But overall, I would say I had a really fun time. This is one of those games that, Yajing and we spent quite a bit of time on, and I think it was this was your second PlayStation 3 game that you played.
Yes,
yeah.
It is.
So we've really kind of seen how far games have come. This was running on Unreal Engine 3. I know I'm talking about the graphics quite a bit, but it did run slowly. The shadows didn't render well either on the characters, so you could tell it was really pushing the PlayStation 3 to its limits. But it was still enjoyable. So if you're watching and you only have a PlayStation 3 and somehow you haven't played this or it hasn't been on your radar, I'd give it a shot. If you have a computer that can play games, I definitely recommend this one. It runs very well. I don't have a gaming laptop, but it runs very well on my laptop. I would say it's definitely worth a shot.
How about the sound, the music?
Yeah, the music is wonderful. I would say very kind of Hollywood level. I think they took like an Uncharted approach with the game in a way where...
Yeah, somehow I feel that way too.
Yeah, they invested a lot like in the actors and the music. They really tried to tell a story. And I think they did a pretty good job. You do get, towards the end of the game, a character named Piggy. And there is a DLC pack for Piggy. If you want to see us review that, let us know. I have it on PC. But yeah, I haven't played it yet. But yeah, Piggy is kind of funny. He likes Trip. But yeah, Monkey and Trip have a little something going on.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of a mean dude.
Yeah, and the challenge the monkey.
Yeah.
That's quite fit. It's the original personality too.
All right. I think with that, we're ready to review the game. So, yeah, out of 5 stars, what would you rate Enslaved Odyssey to the West?
4.7.
4.7. I was going to give it a 4.5. You know, very, very good game though.
I thought about a 4.5 to be honest.
Yeah.
But I want to give a little bit more credit because, like you said, I totally agree with you. They really push this, like the maximum of the PS3, the graphic, everything. Since we have played so many PS4 already, our standards are different now. But if you just compare with PS3 itself, it's really good.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think there were a lot of games that reached this kind of graphic fidelity. Okay, so that's going to be a 4.6 from us out of 5 stars for Enslaved Odyssey to the West. We hope you like the review. We'd love to hear your thoughts if you've played the game before. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and hit like on the video. We really want the YouTube algorithm to kind of pick up some more of our videos. And we know a lot of you watch but aren't subscribed, so it'd go a long way.
Yeah, if you like, please subscribe.
Yeah. All right, with that, we hope you have a wonderful day. At the end of the week, we will have another video for you from Seoul, South Korea. So please check that out. And yeah.
We will see you next time.
Absolutely. Bye.